Before I give you an update on sales, let's take a look around at some other booths. We see this booth at many of our markets, and they always do very well. It looks like they are perhaps sublimated onto wood or plywood and then popped into frames. This is a great idea because, oh, there's a little stack you can see. This is a great idea because you can mix and match your frame types and sizes with what is available. Nice streamlined business. Oh look, they sell just the prints too. So if you already have a frame that you want to fill, you can pick them up, and they're very inexpensive. Just looking, see, I think they're sublimated. They might be like decoupaged, but it seems like they might be sublimated. So I saw quite a few people walking around with wreaths yesterday. So I believe they are very popular. Oh, mind your own beeswax. It's very appropriate. Now this is a beautiful booth and they're not here yet. I'm just gonna peek under here so you can see the stunning and fabulous beads. So if you do things with beads, you really need to come and check this out if you are local to Central Georgia. I am saying these are blankets, fabric, and just the most beautiful beads that you've seen. So yeah, lots of great stuff. So when I mentioned they had other furniture painters here, and this is one of the booths that features furniture painters. Looks like they do a nice job with display. Let me tell you, this is a statement piece. Serious statement piece. I have to keep going back to get it in. Yeah. Very nice. Southern shabby. And the Modern Deer. They have a really nicely done booth. It looks like they have two booths, and they have executed their space really nicely. So this looks like their cash wrap. And they are packed every little inch. Let me tell you, every little inch, including underneath. Don't let it fool you. Every little inch. I imagine they've done quite well. It's actually behind their sign. I was focused in the other direction, so I couldn't show you, but let's take a peek at it. This is funny. I picked these up too. These are from Dollar Tree. Wonder how much they have them for sale for. I don't see price tags on them, but I bought these for Dollar Tree for a makeover. I'm curious. Now, I've yet to see the owner of this booth actually in the booth at the times that I am walking around. She's probably not here yet or off getting stuff, but she has an amazing collection of painted furniture and accessories, all in, looks like they're all using Redesign with Prima or some other decoupage. Lots of great stuff. I really love the southwestern look that she's got, which I think probably plays well here in Central Georgia. Feels a little less Jacksonville, although we sell a fair amount of it when we're doing like the weathered wheel also. I also love her little pieces of steampunk that she has. And this is another great booth. If you saw me say yesterday that I bought a giant bee, the bee girl that I have, this is the booth that I brought her from. It is really lovely, quite inspiring. Again, lots of shelving space, lots of great merchandising. Everything is chosen to layer, And that is how you up your sales at vintage markets or any markets, anywhere you sell. The more layering you can do, the more likely it is that someone will walk up and pick up the entire grouping of what you've pulled together. So this gentleman over here makes these amazing bird houses. This is the booth that I said was Sue Ann's favorite. It is just so charming and funny, and if you're not smiling and laughing and pointing at the variety of creations, I don't know what to do with you. I am usually the stick in the mud, but I have to say that these are hysterical. They're so much fun, and I did see them restocking this morning, so they must be doing okay at the market, which I'm very pleased. Look at this guy. Look at the eyes and the nose, the expressions that they seem to create out of just doorknobs and furniture knobs and little metal pieces. Things that would be in a landfill now are beautiful birdhouse decor. I can definitely see if I had some big, beautiful trees, that coffee pot, oh my God, that these would be hanging in our backyard. Sue would be having these up for days. It is the end of day 2, and it was a crazy day.
It's a good day. It's busy.
I want to say today was definitely a roller coaster day.
Well, people were steady. The sales were roller coaster. Whereas yesterday, the people were roller coaster, but the sales were fantastic.
Right. So I don't remember how many transactions we did. I forgot to look.
Oh,
we
yeah.
did so my goal for the day was 4,500.
We didn't meet that.
We did not hit that goal.
Nope.
We did just over 2,100, which is not as good as yesterday.
Really, it wasn't. But so many more people.
Definitely a lot more people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, yesterday, there were fewer people here, but everybody was buying.
They were all buying.
And today, there were a lot of people here, and it was a mixed. There was definitely everybody checking prices today.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I don't feel like people cared about prices.
Yesterday, they had money.
Today they
was
were
your average person.
Today they were more bargain shoppers.
We're a little picky. We're a little picky when we got money. We got little money.
Yeah. So I've said it in the past. I think that we are in a little bit of economic uncertainty, and that tends to have people spending less money. Now, when I checked the sales earlier, they were running about $28 per transaction.
Which isn't terrible.
Which it's actually better than yesterday. So today there were fewer shoppers spending more money per transaction.
Yesterday they were buying some
hands full of stuff. I would say it was still a good day. So overall, right now, my low end goal was 5,000. My high end goal was 7,500. And today,
Definitely.
between the 2 days, we sit at 4,600.
So it'll be the low end goal this weekend.
Unless something magical happens tomorrow, which I don't expect.
Hard to expect on a Sunday.
Hard to expect on a Sunday.
But you never know.
Then we'll probably hit the low end goal.
Furniture tomorrow. Come on down and get some furniture.
Yeah.
Look at all the beautiful pieces.
I'll take some videos of the booth and some more photographs. We did a little rearranging. The owner of this vintage market days, since we have really wide aisles in front of us, she told us to bring the furniture out more so that people could see it.
So we rearranged. The last hour was
the last hour we have spent rearranging so that we can get more furniture more visible.
Centerpieces. You could almost see the side tables over here. Side tables over here.
Yeah. So focus, and we've made sure that we haven't put too much on them. So hopefully that will encourage some buyers.
Everyone has stopped and looked at your side tables this weekend.
They have.
They have, but nobody's wanted to. I don't know if they don't want to bother because we got everything stacked on them.
I think they're looking at pricing. Again, I feel like everybody's been looking at pricing. Well, I'm not inclined to really want to bring the price tag. It just might be waiting for the right buyer. I might put them on Etsy.
They'll have the right buyer.
Yeah, I might.
The right
If
person
they don't
will
sell, I'll
want them,
probably
so.
raise the price and put them on Etsy.
And that's fair too.
Is probably what I'll end up doing with these more custom pieces and more of the furniture that I paint.
figure out how to ship.
I mean, yeah, we've got some things, but side tables we probably won't use, James. Other than that,
Other than that, how awesome is my shirt today? You see that? Just saying.
Today was weird in that as I was restyling throughout the day and at the end of the day, so we have to restock some things today.
Yeah.
So there's nothing left in restock, just about like this much.
Yeah.
We were down to next to nothing or yesterday, and now we're
I could probably
really.
empty the truck and fill our baskets, and we'd be out of everything on the truck.
And most of our baskets are half gone.
Yeah. So I'll be doing that in the morning, I'm sure.
I would say that we felt like Thursday night when we left here, we're like, we are so stocked. I do think we are better prepared. We are good. We are really well prepared.
Well, we thought we were.
And today,
Not so much.
you know, I'm not going to say it's because we didn't have enough stuff, but that we didn't do as well today. But we are far less prepared than we anticipated.
I think our prices are too low.
We had people commenting all day that our prices are much lower than everybody else's on greenery. And I will say that's true. Part of it is because I buy in
We
heavy
do in bulk.
bulk
Definitely
volume, and I tend to try to buy things that are on sale or free shipping, so I'm not tacking those on when I
Savvy
can.
shopper.
And so we're, you know, like, I'm gonna say there are these little rings, candle rings that we had for $3.95. I think I've seen some of those exact same rings in other booths for $6.95. But when I bought them, we paid 65 cents for them.
So yeah, so it's hard to really gouge too much.
I mean, I'm fine at $3.95 when I paid 65 cents.
And people are buying them and they're happy.
And they're buying 3 and 4
They're
at a
excited to
time.
redo their homes. I think that's
Right.
what this market is all about, is come in and figure out how we're going to redo the house.
Yeah, so I don't feel the need to mark them to $6.95 just because, like, I'd rather sell handfuls of them and move them. You know, we bought hundreds of them at that point, but
It's our second time here, and it's nice to have repeat customers remember us and stuff, and then it's very nice.
it
I've been
is.
enjoying the market.
It is.
And I think she was right yesterday. I think I've been smiling because my face hurts. So
I think Sue has been
I've been
having a
enjoying
really
myself.
good time.
And to be honest, my back doesn't hurt today. It's very bizarre. So I must be having a good time getting the serotonin flowing.
Serotonin's fun. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
market can be really fun.
It is fun.
Even for a pair of introverts.
And again, they've got really good music. The musician. he's
Oh
been
yeah, our
fantastic.
musician is right
James
here.
James Worsham. Look him up. The band is fantastic.
Yeah.
Sounds dead on like Jackson
At
Brown.
James Worsham Music is what his Instagram says.
So-
He has been really good.
They had wonderful music in the fall. They've got wonderful music in the spring. I like this market.
I felt like every time I turned around, there were arches without flowers on them.
Tons of everybody was
So-
buying arches over there and coming over here for
And they were like, instead of just getting them out of the basket, they were taking them off the arches. And so all day long, I was like tying greenery back on the arches.
You were moving a lot through the booth today. I was very surprised. You were up and just redoing everything all day long.
I was. I mean, I felt like I had to. There kept being all kinds of spots that, well, I would know when I'd watch somebody walk up with a big lantern with all the greenery and the
So where
candles
did
and
it come
everything.
from? Where did it
And
come
I'm
from?
like, you know, if you've got a lantern that's this big, I'm like, there's a spot that's
There's a
open
hole.
somewhere.
There's a hole. Gotta go fill it.
Gotta go fill it. And that's, I mean, when your sales are slow, that is how you increase your sales.
I'll
Is by
tell you-
making sure it looks good. And we sold a lot more of those blue eucalyptus wreaths today.
Yes, we absolutely did. And I kid you not, our booth has probably changed its look 3 or 4 times today. just switching things around. It's been like that today.
But when you refocus the look, you sell other things too.
It's true.
So one of the other things I would do is things that weren't selling, I would move them to a more dominant position so that the sales are a little more balanced, and we move other things. I have been shocked at how many shabby bows I have sold.
Shabby bows have been kicking some butt.
I had to start taking them off of things because the basket was empty. So
They've been good.
So I think they're ready to close up, and I want to get some video before we go.
And I haven't had lunch yet, so
yeah, that's
I
true.
need something to eat today.
We didn't eat today. So yeah, we're gonna.
I work on food.
She works for food. That's true. We established that yesterday.
Established it.
Right. We did about half of what we want to do today.
But all in all, I'm having a good time, so I don't care.
It's still hard to complain about the amount of sales.
It really is.
So
It's been good.
yeah. So all right, we're gonna take some video and out of here so they can leave, because I think we might be the last people in the building.
Always are.
Yeah, always are.
All right.
Bye, guys. Okay, we'll start here. This is the area that has changed so many times. You can see we've moved a lot away from it so we can focus on the side tables themselves. And we moved the rolling cart out of the way. These side tables have been pulled up close. These have been pulled, these were on top, and now they have been pulled down. The magnolia tables have been pulled front and center, and we've opened up the space for these side tables also. We've sold just about out of these shawls. We have them marked down to $24.95, and I don't know if we'll sell the last two. It's not much of an impact anymore, so it's hard to say if they will sell a lot of. We've been restocking earrings like crazy. This display has been amazing for selling earrings. You can probably see that we have really redone this. If you go back and look at old pictures, we have sold a lot of the bougie doughboys, and I can't even think of what's been on the bottom, but the candle, these black candle holders, and these little lanterns here. So we've moved everything around to fill up the space. This area, we've put signs back on the wall because we've sold out of two of the different kinds of metal signs, and we took away the rolling cart. So we've got a couple here. I'll do something with those tomorrow so they won't stay there. This is looking really sad and empty. There's not much left here. These are the pretty wreaths that were not selling the other day, but they did well today. And I keep trying to rearrange this because there's just not much left in it. I just keep trying to figure out how to fill it with overflow. And then I haven't sold a lot of 4th of July stuff, but I have moved it around and spread it out so that it is less dense. And you know, this is the thing, is it doesn't always feel like you sold a lot because you just keep moving stuff around so that there's no big gaps. So everything just gets further and further and further apart. So these were both up high, now they're down low, which gives us more wall space. This was full and now it's not. You can certainly, I gotta clean up this still. You can certainly see where the holes are. I know you can't really tell what's sold. But no, I still have a hole here. These were candlesticks. We've sold a lot of candlesticks this weekend. But overall, good day. It's hard to say if some of the lack of sales today isn't our fault. And I just caught a basket and knocked it over. But I think that, see, there's the basket I knocked over. But I think the booth looks good. So hopefully tomorrow will be a good day. Hopefully tomorrow we will sell some of this furniture. If not, it's likely going on Etsy.